everybody. Welcome to Over the Weekend. It's another day in paradise. We're having another great human being that actually is in the vein of the things I used to do a long time ago, which is being a master craft at your hands, but not by DJing, but by art. Ladies and gentlemen, allow me to introduce Mr. Sowl, a dynamic Filipino-Canadian artist based in the city of Toronto. Sowl is a master at many mediums, ranging from captivating paintings. He has distinctive murals on the walls, and even some murals on human skin through tattooing. Even clothing lines that could be coming closer than you think. His style is distinctly his own, a harmonious blend of 90s pop culture and Filipino heritage. Sowl's art is not just expressive and soulful, but it serves to unite the people. And without further ado, I want to introduce this gentleman here. Welcome, brother.
Hey, man. Thank you for having me.
Another day in paradise. How are you feeling today? I know you came right when you woke up.
How was I feeling?
Yeah.
I'm not a morning person, so I just had to immediately get in the groove.
Yeah.
Brush my teeth, get ready,
Jump on, have some food in your belly.
Yeah.
Catch like a quick 20 minutes of Dragon Ball.
That was sick.
Now you're like, okay, now I've done everything I usually do.
I'm alive. Yeah.
But it is a real, super good day today that we have a whole bunch of good questions because, again, as I said earlier, I had my background in art before what I'm doing now. So I really was interested in the art form that you have, the things that you do. But yeah. I want to know more about how you got to that way, how you got to there. So my question would be to begin is, what is your hero's journey? Tell me the beginning, I guess you could say. It says
way
here,
back.
I think as far back as Turtle Island. Far back as Turtle Island.
Okay, so let's go all the way back where it all began. It was grade 2 in elementary school in Scarborough. I just see my friend drawing. It was literally just like that. I passed by. I'm like, yo, what are you doing? He's like, I'm drawing. I'm like, can I join you? And then as soon as I touched that, just made a character with him, it became an immediate drug. I was like, holy shit. I just cracked the jackpot, knowing that, because I love toys. Yeah. So it's I could get any toy at any time. I want a Megazord, so I could just draw it. Yeah, exactly. So at that moment, that's where it all started. Love at first sight, basically. Yeah, love at first sight, and what really got me in it, engulfed in it, was the theme of superheroes, Marvel, DC, and Pokemon, and Digimon.
Especially Digimon.
Yeah, because me and my boy, we would think fire. We'd take the element and make him Fireman. Yeah. Or Waterman. And then we would just draw him. Literally, we're in grade 2, so I would draw a fire, a little fireball, and then a face. 2 dots and a happy face. 2 strings from an hand. Yeah, and I'm like, yo, this is sick. We did it. Yeah. And now we've gone to, basically what we have all around us now. Just crazy mural pieces. Yeah. Everything that is wow, what a big, I guess, kind coming from where it was before. The evolution is crazy.
Yeah, right?
Because I went through different stages in art. The illustration, and then that lasted from grade 2 till grade 9. Grade 9 got grimy. I got into graffiti. Yeah. And I was just doing graffiti till 13, 14 till 19, 18. And then abstract came into my life. And then I was just practicing my Picasso shit. And then I started combining everything I do. And then it's a whole genre called graffuturism. Okay. Yeah, it's graffiti abstract. And I was combining my illustrations now into it. And that's where and spirituality came in my mid-20s. And then things just evolved to where I'm at from right now.
So firstly, futurism, tell us more about that. Because is that you created this? Is this a
no? It's just
you discovered it, and you're like, wow, there's a community in this.
Yeah, I got introduced to it in Toronto because I got bored of graffiti letters. I don't want to my name anymore. Yeah. And then I just see this artist doing it, graffuturism, His name was Jimmy Shell. Nasty with it. Like one of the sickest artists in the world to me, I think. And then he got me to explore Graffuturism because I started researching about it. Like I'm a crate digger, you know, in visual arts. So I crate dig, and I found a shit ton of people around the world, and I started learning from everybody. And then I combined it. Yeah.
They say that I actually said this to a few of my colleagues the other day that you can learn as an artist. You can truly learn from any medium, anywhere, any type of way. So, what is it the untraditional way that you learned the art that you do now?
Untraditional way is learning in the streets. I think just learning on your own, learning from your friends. I went in all natural. I think that's the most untraditional way. Like whatever is instinctive. Yeah, that's the most untraditional way because everyone's different. So you have to write your own path.
And that's what you basically written.
Yeah. So like how I approach it instinctively was how Bruce Lee created his own martial art. Yeah, Jeet Kune Do. Okay. He combined like different martial arts, like fencing even, like boxing. Yeah. Wing Chun.
One of the true MMA artists.
You know? So like, I instinctively did that too, but in my own way. Cause he took like a few arts. It was inspired and influenced by a lot of people. And I combined it and you guess my style called River God Fist. Yeah, man.
Okay. Did any of this information come from the family that you had? Because I remember reading that a lot of the people in your early ages that taught you would be like your brothers, your uncle.
Yeah, my dad. He just like put the water to my plant, you know. If I want to draw, he'll give me supplies, and my mom too. And my dad would show me things, and he would always just have me around art all the time. Like everything is art. Yeah. He showed me graffiti like when I was like. Ever since I could start remembering on the RT, okay. See, like on the side of the train, we would see all the graffiti, and
he'd be like, "Hey, look at that!"
Yeah, man.
I always like it's such a strange thing. I guess maybe because I lived in Montreal and for 10 years, and there are subways all underground. So whenever I was in Toronto, I lived here before going there. Yeah. But when I came back and had trips and whatever, I was always like, "Bro, this train is outside." For a second, on top of land.
R.I.P.
Right?
I wish I was on the RT when it crashed. Like, you get so sweaty.
Right? Just you could be like,
I'll be like, yes! I'm getting paid.
I wonder what I guess they're gonna destroy the bridge, the RT, like, track. Yeah. Yeah, so there's no point. I've heard that some places have utilized it. Like, I think in New York
they're gonna do like a walkway or some shit.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Yeah, it's like some sort of walkway. I kind of like that.
No one's gonna walk that whole thing.
I would bike it. I would walk it. Even with a tablet.
Maybe on acid. You just pop acid with your boys at 2 a.m., you know, just
I told my buddies that, man, we should do some acid and do a marathon, like a bike marathon, because they're going to be blocking the whole DVP. Oh, yeah. I believe it's in the end of May. Or
I'm going to start laughing and fucking trip over my bike. I won't be able to do that, bro.
I've always thought about it. It's either that or a marathon. That or an actual marathon, and I hate running. Can you remember or describe some old pieces of art, one of your preliminary pieces?
Like I remember doing this charcoal drawing at grade 4, and I think like that was like my moment of understanding the spiritual rhythm, because I would like sit back like like an actual painter, like I was like looking at it and stepping back and going at it again, and that was like my first recollection of like, oh, this is like painting. It's like, this is what it is to be an artist in the studio.
Yeah, this is what it feels like.
Yeah, I remember that like to this day.
And people probably tell you a lot. They're like, oh, it's this, it's that. Like, this is how you improve as well. What is your like quick tips and tricks for improving your art even to like 1%?
Stay in the studio. Probably. Yeah. Stay in the studio and stay studious wherever you are.
Yeah. Always be studying.
Be hard on yourself. Like extremely, and probably the number one thing is to know yourself, because that will propel you to where you need to go, because you know what you need, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably the number one.
Number one thing
because,
that you need to do.
when you jump into something and people don't know themselves, it really reflects on their work, and you're just looking like an idiot.
Yeah, exactly.
And I don't want to tell you, you have to know. It's self-awareness, man.
Yeah, man, absolutely. It helps out too, because then you know when something is too much or too little.
Yeah.
You know, when they kind of end something, you're like, okay, I think I'm finished this piece now, or I think I'm ready to move on to something else, basically. Yeah. Maybe even you're like, bro, this isn't working. Like,
yeah, I don't want to be the guy to tell them, like, go find yourself, because I don't know. I don't want to. You should know. You should know. It's like meditation, you know. When you feel it, you know it. You know. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Hey, Dave. I guess you can say, what would be like a change from physical, as in like physical 3D material art pieces, and traditional art? What is the difference in building it and creating it, like the creative process?
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, like visual paintings as a whole. Okay, so basically everything is the same voice, same message. Sorry, same message, different voice. Like sculptures would be like R&B, you know, and then painting would be like rap style. Or my rap style would be like actual rap style would be like subjects that I can't talk about painting or sculpting. But the process is much different, because I only have limited supplies and I can just use it, versus paintings where I can just do something and then erase it or utilize it. So yeah, it's much more messier for sure with the painting.
Yeah.
More loose, I could say.
Yeah.
More free.
Yeah, I was gonna say that.
Much more free painting. Sculpting is like, I don't know, man. I just get lost in everything. I literally just get lost, and it forms itself.
Would you say more lost than when you do a painting?
When I say lost, it's not technically like lost. I'm just like, I'm caught in a frequency, and like I'm being almost like controlled, like just by something, and I call it the spiritual rhythm, the spirit rhythm, and it just forms itself.
Similar to like this flow state, I guess.
The flow state, it's literally that. Yeah. I try to create only on a good mental, because when I'm like fucked up here, it just, I'll do like little bits, but if I do a full piece like that, it won't look good. Yeah.
Yeah, because like
I have to be okay. Yeah.
Yeah, you're in the right mindset, the right mind space.
Yeah, like yeah, mental health is serious, and I respect to all the artists just creating on very low mental health and just getting it. Like, wow, respects. You guys are crazy. I'm a sensitive human, so if I had that drive, I would be creating a lot more.
Yeah.
But life catches up, and it's shit. And
yeah, exactly.
Yo, I'll stay in this bed till like I'm okay. I'm like I'm in the, what's that shit called? The chrysalis, man.
Yeah,
I'll chill the chrysalis. I don't care. It's not linear, you know. This whole fucking
the hyperbolic time chamber.
Yeah, exactly. Like I'm taking my time. But that was like my goal for this year, to just take my time with myself, with everything I do. Like whether it be a breakup or talking to someone, or creating art, I'll just take a breath and just go at my own pace.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's how you can actually, I guess you can say, finish a piece.
Yeah. Or just be having a good outcome of anything. Because I would have so much anxiety just talking to people. Like, oh my god, I would have to rush to say something. But I could just take a breath now and be like, hey, what's up, man? You know? Yeah.
That's kind of like the BC vibe, you know? Like a lot of people in BC are slower paced in comparison to Toronto.
I don't know. Yeah. Really?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Because it's all like more green, more free, more, I dare I say, like hippie culture, I guess you could say, is in BC, Vancouver / Victoria, I guess you could say.
Interesting.
And that's why whenever I'm there, that's 100% what I feel.
Yeah.
Like, usually I talk exactly the speed I'm talking at right now, which is kind of fast.
Yeah.
But then I'm there, I'm like, hey guys, how's it going? We're chilling, alright. I'm just here to, take care of you guys.
That's what's up.
And I feel that allows people just to think before they say too.
Yeah. I love that. That's how it should be.
Yeah, it should be for everybody.
Yeah.
Especially in the city, because it's such a big, hustle and bustle. Like, even
so
though
fast
don't know
here,
how to take a step back for even a second.
Yeah, I think it's just because of the household that I grew up in. I get in trouble a lot, So I would be forced to say things right on the spot. If I don't, get my ass whooped, So it's embedded into me now. So I have to unlearn that. Yeah. Yeah,
and you can't hold all your tricks, right? That's just gonna stay forever.
So yeah, man. Thanks to meditation and high learnings, I got to just take a breath.
Step back.
Yeah.
Lastly, I like to ask, what is a misconception that people think about you and about art in general?
Fuck. Misconceptions? That means what they the wrong.
What they think, but that's not true.
Yeah. Fuck those guys.
Yeah.
Suck my fucking
You know what I think? Fuck it.
Yeah, that's what I say. Because everybody always got something to say. And I've heard some shit, and I've heard some shit about other people. It's all high school. All of it is high school.
Drama.
And I'm not listening. I don't hear it, It's just because they can suck a dick, to be honest. And I'm not paying attention to you. What's the other question?
Now in art, is there a misconception people think about in the art space? These guys are always just doing drugs all the time.
No, I honestly, the same answer. Fuck those guys. I'm gonna keep going at my own pace, and if anybody has anything to say, it's okay. You're more entitled to think and say what you want, but I know who I am and I know what I'm doing, and that's that. Why I say fuck them is because I was always a rebel, I'm always this punk, always.
Yeah.
It can never change. I'm hood,
Can't stop me.
You can't, and I'm gonna take that till I die. That rock and roll kind of mentality, and I think the misconception is I'm super successful. Maybe, I don't know.
Yeah.
But bitch, I'm fucking dying right now.
Else.
I'm dying, bro. It's so hard to get it's so hard to get a check, man. Because Toronto is a jungle, and when a piece of meat falls in the jungle, everyone's after it, and we're all we're battling each other, but in a very lovely way. Everyone's just
kindness.
But the paintings, man, it's a sword. It's symbolic to the sword. That's a Wu-Tang shit.
Yeah, man.
So I come in with the fucking tanks, the missiles, all in my style. I try to embody that into my style. So when that meat does fall,
exactly,
I'm getting it. I'm taking
I'm already
it.
there.
Yeah. So I think if you can survive in Toronto, you can survive in the world. Yeah, and it's been tangible because I've been going around the world and I've been doing it. So I'm just gonna take it step by step until I get those building walls, because that's the goal. But yeah, man, to the misconceptions.
That's gangsta shit. That's the point. Gangsta shit that I just heard. You did say too that you've been to other places. I remember that you've done murals in other places as well. Yeah. But what is the best or favorite place you made a mural?
It's not a biased answer, but I'm gonna say Philippines, because they don't give a shit. You can literally paint anywhere. Yeah, and they're yes, it's okay. I'm yes, my tito, let's go. And they're just painting, and everyone's nice there. My second place would be good question. I don't know. They're all Costa Rica was really good.
Costa Rica.
Costa Rica was really good, yeah.
I've never been myself, but I know two people now from Costa Rica when I was in South America. So I'm trying to get there. I'm trying to get there where I can be like, anywhere in the world, I can just be like, there's people there I know.
Yeah, Tamarindo is fire.
Tamarindo.
I took over that whole fucking block when I was there. I dropped like 6 murals.
Yeah.
In a span of like 3 weeks.
So like, do you contact like the city, or you just contact the people that own that building?
So it was like a domino effect. I was just doing it at the skate park, and then that got me attention, and then I did a wall there, and then that got me another wall. It's like a chain reaction. Yeah, it was great.
It's similar to my style of work, where it's the Jones effect. We do a job, and we do the job so well that, well, obviously people just like it. They walk around, they see how the job is done, and they're like, damn it, I need that now.
I wish it was always like that, because my work is not always hitting, because my work is always personal. Always personal. It's not it's not ever telling anybody else's story. I keep the integrity 1,000,000%. So I'll maybe the chain reaction will work, but at some point it won't.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like, I don't like this. I'm like, but it's my best. I like it too.
Yeah,
I like it so much. You're like, I don't think I can give you the next wall. I'm like, fuck, okay, whatever.
Yeah. There'll be another person. There's literally 8 billion people on the planet. Like, somebody else will be like, I'm down.
Yeah,
that's it.
That happened to me in Philippines like last year. I did a mural, and then that got me attention. It got me another mural, and then got me another mural in the same spot.
Yeah.
And then he's like, I don't like this. And then he wouldn't give me the whole...
What do you mean?
The next plethora of walls. Yeah. I'm like, come on, man, it's sick. I swear.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like, no, I don't like this.
Yeah,
like,
right? Well, then, buddy, my question is, can you do better than this? Like,
yeah.
What?
And then I'm like, fine, whatever. I'm gonna go paint over there then. And then that's what happened. I just kept painting somewhere else. And yeah.
Yeah, it just allows you to keep going, basically.
Yeah.
And that's a cool ass way to just be there, you know? Where somebody just commissions you out some type of work, so you're there in that country for, dare I say it, weeks on end.
Yeah.
Just like, on a fucking train.
So basically in Philippines, that wall that I was just talking about, where he's like, I don't like this. So I did a big ass bet on the Logan Paul fight.
Oh my god.
Against Tom Summer or whatever.
Yeah.
Tom Fury, whatever. And I lost it, so I had no money in the Philippines. So I'm like, fuck, what am I gonna do?
Yeah.
And then I just did my fucking, my hustle and bustle. So I got walls and I was painting for those guys. And they gave me some money to survive for the rest of my vacation. And then I was just banking on the next walls. But he's like, I don't like this. So I'm like, fuck, okay. That's okay. Because I survived.
Yeah, exactly.
So I got lucky.
Funny, if it was me, I would have left. I would have been like, see you later.
Nah, because my flight was set, right? So I'm like, fuck. So I did survive. And then coming back here, I got stranded at Vancouver airport.
That sucks.
Because the third party provider for the airplane, they didn't align my flights.
Oh my god.
And they wouldn't refund or reschedule.
Of course.
Fuck Flair.
Yeah, I've been telling people that for you.
I call them Well Flair.
That's funny. Well Flair. That actually makes sense. Well Flair. Yeah, man. No, I'm pretty sick and tired of those fucking third parties. I'm trying my best. I stopped doing Flair for the last 2 years. I'll still use third party websites, which will still screw me over every once in a while. But it's way less than this shit. The last 2 times that I got kind of rused was San Francisco the night before. This is now 2 years ago.
Yeah.
This night before we're supposed to leave, I'm hanging out. My boys are in the gas station. I'm hanging out. I said, I guess, why not? Let me check my email. God bless I did, because I checked the email, and it said, your plane has been struck by lightning, and it is not coming to the airport. I was like, what? Like, okay, that's fine. You guys are gonna get on the plane, right?
Were they good?
Yeah, they're fine.
Bro.
It wasn't fine.
I didn't think of that. Like, you could die?
Yeah, you
could. That's crazy.
Because the plane did in the metal, so I'm like, that makes complete sense why that would happen. But they say the plane was fine, the people were fine. However, the plane was murked, so it's not coming. And I said, okay, well, they're gonna get another one tomorrow or something like that, right?
Yo.
The next one was 7 days from now. They're like, the next flight we have for you is in 7 days. I was like, dude, you can't. I'm literally supposed to be leaving tomorrow not because I want to. I have no money.
Yeah.
I can't be in San Francisco anymore.
Oh my god.
So what did I do? I luckily at this point in time, this is when Fred again, the DJ, he was just becoming famous. He just did his Coachella set. Well, no, he did. Yeah. This is in like September. But I had 3 tickets for this event. And I already seen him twice because I just came from San Francisco and he was there for 2 times. Yeah. And so I was like, goodbye 2 tickets. I sold the 2 tickets and I bought a plane ticket to get home.
Wow.
And I was like, that's like the only way.
That's good.
That was the absolute only way I could get home. And
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I had to sell them. And then recently, Lynx Airlines, god damn it, I was one of the idiots. I bought a plane ticket for March 6th. Yeah. And I checked my email again. And this is like the Friday before a cruise that I went to. I was gonna go on. And they're like, well, we're bankrupt. We're closing tomorrow. I was like, dude, tomorrow? I was like, I'm so happy I'm on the plane right now. That was like, they literally like, this is the night before. Sorry, yeah, this is the night before they're gonna close. So I'm on the plane the night before they close. Yeah. And they fucking close. So I had to buy another plane ticket.
Dude.
I was like, god damn these stupid
those plane tickets are just rents.
Yeah, it's just rent money.
Rent.
I was pissed. I still haven't got the money for that fucking yet either. So I never will.
Dude, I fucking talking about rent, man. Like it was this year. I've spent like 3 rents on going to Vietnam.
Yeah, see,
I was like, yo, I'm fucking going. I'm going for my, I'm gonna fucking get this shit. And yeah, that was this whole art is a risk. Yeah, you know? It's like an investment stock.
I must ask, take us through a typical day for you, a day in the life.
Okay, from the start.
Yeah, I guess you say since waking up.
Yeah, I'll just fucking wake up and stay in bed for like an hour or 2.
Yeah.
Because I'm not a morning person. Like a morning person means like the moment you wake up, doesn't matter what time you wake up. Yeah, it's like, for me, that first 2 hours, I'm staying in bed. I'm chilling.
Yeah, I got that charged battery. Still charged battery.
Yeah. And then, I'll eat food. I'll put on my PS5, play an anime. Yeah. Depending, maybe reggae music, like old school. I love Roots Rock reggae, or anime. And then feed my dogs. What else? I will check my schedule, what I have to do. I'll be like, oh shit, I had something at 10 a.m. and it's 1 p.m. Like, oh fuck.
Like, bolted to the place.
No, I'll be like, oh shit, I gotta reschedule that. I'll reschedule that. And then I'll draw. Honestly, I do what I want to do. Because I've worked so hard to get to where I am. Because I had to start this thing from when I was like 20. I was practicing how to be an artist, like professionally. So I'm able to have the privilege of doing anything I want at any time. Because I'll get a sale and I can expand it and survive for that amount of months. So yeah, going back to my day. Honestly, man, if I have a mural to do, I'll just go there. I have a wall in place, or a drawing to do, or a tattoo design. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I'll walk around, see if there's any. I just live my life, and if art happens to be activated, then
it's like, okay, forget everything I'm doing.
Yeah, because that's what an artist is. It's you're living your life and you're documenting your life. That's what an artist is. That's what I think. So yeah, man, I'm just like a normal person. I'm just living a normal fucking chill life. I'm not like always working, like fucking machine, I'm trying to go back because I don't fuck with this rat race. Like I'll race, but in my own total lane.
Yeah, exactly. I don't really like Sony, Xbox.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm chilling, man. And honestly, chilling is a part of my art because when I chill and I save up that energy, and when I do create, it's fucking crazy. Yeah. That's why I understand why rappers take time for their albums, because they're living their life. And then they find that energy and they make another album. That's literally how I work. But every album is a wall, even. And
it's
like that. Yeah.
Alright,
yeah, I'll go on a blast, like I'll make a whole body of work. Like I just 2 weeks ago I just made like fucking 4 sculptures in like 5 days. That's a lot. That's a lot, you know? And then I just needed to chill for like 2 weeks, and then like yesterday I just got on a wall, you know? Or no, a week ago I just jumped on a wall and it looks crazy. So I just need the lot of time in between. Just chilling and gathering, absorbing life.
Yeah.
And then blast it. And then refill. Blast it. Yeah. That's the day. I'm just a normal guy.
Yeah, I think that would work. I think that's how it should work anyways too, right?
Yeah.
Like you probably obviously don't do a lot of work in the night, I feel. Because it's like my social or artistic batteries at that point.
I'm random, man. It's like I like I said, I'm living my life, and when art seems to activate at that time, let it activate. Like I'll draw randomly, like maybe like 8 p.m. or maybe I'll draw at 5 p.m.
Yeah,
I'm just living, like, and then if it happens, it happens. Right. Yeah, it's not forced.
You feel it.
Yeah,
but there is some point in time where you do have to turn it on no matter what.
Yeah. Like, that's when the capitalist society.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, like rents, you know? And I don't have anything, but rents do. I'll have to, you know, quickly create a strategy.
Yeah, exactly. You have to build on something.
Yeah, I get lucky, man. Like people buy my paintings, and I could just pay rent right on the spot.
Yeah.
Or like someone owed me for a painting a while ago. Like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Thanks, man.
Right,
I needed that. I really needed
that. The universe times unfold as it should.
But that's the day in the life.
I'm sure there's bigger stories when it comes to the art you have to do for people. And I know there's one story that happened at the Vietnam Music Festival.
The Nam Jam Mural Festival.
Yeah, Nam Jam Mural Festival.
Shout out Rob and Anna. Shout out.
You were talking about it a little bit earlier, I believe, when I first got here. However, I had to stop you because I was like, this is information that needs to be... like, this is a story to tell. This is a story to tell.
Yeah.
So I'm ready.
Man, yeah, so like, I just packed my bags. I went there for like 17 days. Mural Festival, you know, contacted them through DMs. I'm like, yo, man, please let me be in your Mural Festival. Yeah. I promise I'm a great addition, and I'll make it sick, you know. And I back up my shit, you know. I'm sick, and yeah, we all like muralists from all around the world went there. All in the same room, we're like all celebrating, we're gonna do this.
Yeah.
And we're all doing the murals in different parts of the neighborhood. Good, big walls, you know?
Yeah.
And like 75% through the festival, this community member from the community, obviously, and they stitched on my mural.
Yeah, what?
To the community, saying, this guy's mural has like dark secret meanings. I'm like, no, it doesn't. I swear, it's beautiful. It's not done. I didn't even do anything yet. It's like all black. Like it looks kind of. It looks grimy, you know. And that's my style. And but I promise it's gonna look sick. But he just like went in there like an op, you know, like took pictures. I'm like, oh, he likes the photos.
Yeah, he likes
the pieces. And then that guy is actually a snake, so he fucking just snitched to everybody, and then the community mobbed up against the mural festival. It's like, yo, you can't do this here. I'm like, I mean, the owners like, why? We got permission, you know, we had permission from the owners. Everything was good.
Yeah.
And then that community snitched to the police. Police snitched to the government. And then the police at one point, like, they were just like arresting people's mopeds, arresting people, taking scaffolding down, like fucking,
just
like a riot, man. Like when they had batons and shit.
Not using or using?
They didn't use it.
Okay.
But they had it out. They had it out, man.
Sort of gaudy artists.
Yeah. Like my boy and homegirl, Zaku and Kirby, they were telling me that happened to them. And I was just getting fried rice at the time. Because I'm fat, you know? I like my food. I eat a lot. Especially in Vietnam. And then, yeah, it was... the whole mural my mural got canceled first. And then everybody... My sector got canceled, and then the whole mural festival got canceled.
All it took was one person to complain about you.
It's just one person. Yeah, exactly. Fucked up. And then apparently street art is illegal now.
Yeah, because of that?
Because of that. Da Nang, Vietnam. And what is it? You can only do street art now through business commission. It can't be on residential or anything. So we're signing petitions right now to to counter it, saying it's good. It's good tourist attraction, brings in revenue for small businesses, It's a beneficial factor, really. And we're all signing it, and hopefully we can finish it and continue putting on the mural festival for the rest of the
I'm feeling like it'd be worse to have a half done mural than...
Dude. I was working on a 4-story mural. 4 stories. 4 stories long, 4 stories high. It's huge.
Yeah.
And honestly, I'm just gonna go back next year and finish it myself. Fuck them. I'll do it.
Get the whole ring crane and everything.
You can find me. I don't mind. It's like, whatever, $2,000? It's fine.
No, you do it this time, you do what I said, and you fucking fly away at this sign. Once it's done. Take a picture,
Peace.
Sign out.
Just out, yeah.
They don't fucking
But I met the coolest, swaggiest artists there from around the world. Like, I know artists from Oakland, Ross Rick, his name's Ross Rick. This girl named Tal, she's from Long Beach.
Cali?
Or is it Denver? Fuck, I don't remember.
Colorado.
She's so cool and so sick.
Maybe Los Angeles. That sounds a little more.
I met this guy from Vietnam, Daus. He is Brazilian as fuck. Because when the mural festival got shut down, I was butthurt. I'm like, I'm not fucking paying for 2-3 days. He just started the next day on a whole other big mural. Yeah, he had just as big mural as me. And he just started on another one, like it was nothing. I'm like, bro, what the hell?
That could have been probably his plan. He's like, I'm gonna do this one after, but now he realized he had more time or something.
He's just a G. And I'm running a grant right now so I could be his apprentice, because I want to learn from him. I want to learn that resilient aspect, and to just keep going as an artist, because I felt like he was indestructible. But I want to learn from you. And the way his process is it's chaos, and it's controlled, and that's how I work, and I want to learn more on that. So hopefully I get the grant. Shit.
How long is it? What is it? Official that grant?
The grant is basically paying me to learn from a teacher.
Oh, so you choose this guy.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Okay, that makes sense.
10 stacks doesn't sound so bad.
What the hell? I'd be like, I don't want to be here now. Or you bring him fucking here and be like, you're living with me now. I'm trying to get an inspiration for him. He'd be like, wow, I'm here.
If he came here, man, everyone would get mad because he would get all the sales.
Yeah.
Because, he's so nasty. He's so flexible. So flexible with his craft.
I heard one of the most recent pieces you did was on Queen Parliament.
Oh yeah, that was crazy.
Tell me more about that one.
We have a piece there already, so it's like a wall here and a wall here staring at each other. We have a wall already. It flips. We created a mural here, and now the new one is gonna be right across it, and they're gonna be staring at each other, 3 stories tall.
Yeah,
and it's been 2 years and 2 years, maybe 3 years in the planning now.
Wow. It takes that long for it normally, or?
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Apparently.
Yeah.
Apparently, because I found the wall 2021. The first one. I was just fucking chilling with my homegirl. I was just drinking beer, And I just see that wall and I yelled at this guy. And I felt like he was the owner. I'm like, yeah! Yo, let me paint that wall, motherfucker! He's like, yeah, sure. Like,
all right,
perfect.
Is this actually your wall? No, that's why I'm saying
yeah. So that started the whole chain reaction of the big wall, and now we have good funding for that. And it's been a long time. Yeah.
Yeah, but once that's done, that's gonna be crazy because I'm sure there's gonna be an overarching unity message again because we're literally right beside each other.
It's gonna be. I don't think Toronto has a piece like that.
Yeah.
It's gonna be so sick because we're gonna add more to the old one, so it's gonna look even better.
Yeah. But time 2025.
Yeah,
in the future of the piece.
It's gonna be sick. I'm so hyped for that one. Watch out for that. 326 Queen Street East.
In a month.
In a month. Fucking see it. Check it. Shout out BSC.
What project have you done that made you know more about yourself?
I think it's I think every piece shows me a little bit about myself.
Yeah.
Because it's like forced therapy. But the most that is showing me about myself is not the art, is people. Because like my boy Ray, he said we're like social beings and brains need to connect with other brains to make something be realized about yourself. So yeah, I think a lot of people check me, you know. A lot of people are deep, and I learn from them to know more about myself. Yeah. So shout out those guys. Shout out to the people, man.
Yeah, shout out to the people, dude. People that know
it takes a village to raise a child, man. A golden child.
All those people probably look down and like, this motherfucker is doing it. Like,
yeah, it's but it's not easy because when you get checked, we're like kind of like we have a lot of pride and ego, you know, and we're so deflective. Me, I have a lot of ego, and I'm very emotional, and it takes over me. I like venom, like venom, the symbiote, and it's hard to hear people. So it won't even take me the day of or the moment of when they're checking me to realize that. It takes me like many days after.
Yeah,
because I'm fucked, man. I'm like a hypocrite. I'm a human, you know. I'm just still learning. I'm like a child.
Yeah, I'm always growing.
You know,
that's how I'm supposed to be.
Yeah, man. Like, where was I going with this? Yeah, I say I want to learn to not be controlled by my ego and like my emotions, and I learned so much shit. I learned a lot, and then just somehow it just disappears. And then I had to realize like a day after or 2 days, like, fuck, you know. But as long as we're getting better, you know, it used to be worse, but we're getting. It's just a slow process, man. Yeah.
But it actually is gonna be somewhere, I would say, for sure.
Yeah.
Especially because a lot of people have been doing art as well in any type of medium, and man, they're still in school, they're still actually doing it, I guess you could say, without getting actually any type of money from it. And I always say, if somebody's doing something good, they should get paid for it, for sure.
Yeah.
Once you get to that point, like you should never have to do anything and just give it to somebody unless you truly want to.
Yeah, I don't always get paid. Fuck that shit. Like my art is always personal, right? So it's hard to find clients that respect my integrity. So, and I'm willing to sacrifice that because I have a vision, and like all artists, you have to fight for your vision. That's why all successful artists get to where they're at, because you don't tell Jay-Z how to rap his song.
Exactly.
You know? And he had to fight for that, you know? So that's how I'm at. But a lot of people are more flexible and they could bend to their visions. I cannot. So I'm jumping through hoops of fire, man.
But those things actually help you, again, as you said, have the style that you want. The style that you want to have.
Fighting for that shit.
Yeah, exactly.
Fight for your right to party, man.
And again, the right people, when they see it, they're like, buddy, just fucking take my money.
yeah, exactly. Right? And that's the best when I could do me. Because that's part of it.
Let me do it.
Yeah, you know? Are you breathing for him or are you breathing for me?
You don't have enough of it in your life. I guess we have probably like a few more questions left that I had in my mind. some of them are more tattoo oriented.
Swag.
Curious to think, because you say that you have preliminary questions you ask people before you make a design.
Yeah.
What are the like one or two of those questions?
So like, I asked for their vision without bending myself so hard. Like, it's like the questions are more like to get to know the person. Like, who are you? You know, what's your message to the world? What do you want this tattoo to bring you? It's like showing them what they need. It's instead of what they want.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I only tattoo people if I see you as in my vibe. I'm kind of going off on Wang Odd. She's like an ancient. She's not ancient. She's just an old, respected sage tattooist in Philippines. She's in the mountains, and she does the old traditional tattoo. Tatak. She will. If she gets shit ton of clients, but she'll cut the pigs, and if the insides are bad, she won't tattoo the person. Wow. So I kind of go off on that. So I'm like, I fucking read you and like, you know what? I'll tattoo you if you're cool. Yeah. So I go off on that, but the questions also are like, give me some inspo pics so I can get a feel of your essence, you know? Yeah, maybe it's not anything like fucking therapy. Just like asking who you are. It's you know?
Yeah, it's kind of
yeah. Not so crazy. It's just chill. It's a chill thing. But these are like enough questions for me to understand who you are. Okay. And I'm trying to get off that essence and create these designs for you. Yeah.
I'll have to depart from the style that you want to have.
Yeah. So I always keep it my style. And I have them in my brain and all these energies and answers for them. And I just it kind of just controls the way the movements are for the piece. And then I create several designs and they get to pick. And it's only for them. Never ever will I reuse it.
So you just literally crumple it up.
Yeah. Or I'll keep it in my sketchbook. You know? Yeah. Because we're all special, and I want people to feel that way.
Do you ever think that an art piece is ever finished? Like, I'm never gonna realize it is done.
I do, yeah.
Alright,
absolutely.
I do. What is the feeling like? You just put down the pen, put down the pencil, put down the utensil.
Yeah, like I know that fucking quote is like, "Oh, art is never finished; it's just abandoned."
Yeah,
it's like that's just someone telling their truth. Everyone has different truths. I think our piece can actually be done. You know, it's just people with different projections.
Yeah, that's what they think. It's just in all your head.
Yeah. So shout out to that person because they know themselves and they said that. For me, I think that's wrong because that's my truth. It can be finished.
Well, in that case, I think you need to just have a better way to say it is when it comes to any type of like traditional piece. Then once you actually finish it, once it is complete, you show the person they like it. But then what if, just like what happened to TV last time, it gets lost in translation or lost in the mail? What would you do from there? Would you be like, hey man, I'm gonna make another one? Or would you just be like, I remember that happened recently as well.
Lost in the mail?
Like you put one in like the airport, you put one in a plane.
Oh, no. I almost lost it.
Okay,
I almost lost it. Because I went in, I'm like, okay, check in. I left my painting in the check, where you put your bags at the customs.
Yeah.
I left it there. And I'm now waiting for my airplane. I'm like, wait, where's my painting? I had to exit the whole fucking thing. I'm like, oh my god, thank you.
Yeah, that's more worth it for sure. As long as you made it back on a plane.
Yeah, so that was that Vietnam artist. We traded paintings. I gave him that painting, and he's gonna give me his.
Yeah, he's gonna send it out.
Yeah. Well, when I see him, he's gonna give me. Yeah.
Yeah, but
man, that painting took so long. it took so long to do because it was 2 paintings. Like you said, like it's never done, but I'll just take a finished painting and I'll just go over the whole thing. You know, it's a whole other thing. Yeah.
Well, lastly, I guess I have one more thing to say because it's more of the upcoming things that you have going on. You've already spoken about the other mural that you're gonna have. However, I know that there is a clothing line under our word kappa.
Kapwa.
It's
not a clothing line. It's not. I mean, like a name for the clothing line. It's just like I said. Like the art. The art is the artist is a human living and documenting their life. So the clothing is the same. It's the human and it's documenting. So when I make a body of clothes, a body of work of clothes, it's reflecting that oneself's what he's going through at that time.
Yeah.
So Kapwa is the name of what that timeline is.
Yeah, being in the timeline.
Yeah. So Kapwa means like we're all one, and I really felt that at the time because everything is just like all in a flow state.
Yeah.
I just felt that.
Actually, do feel it would be like a unity thing as well because if a bunch of people wearing the same clothes, they have that means they should have the same message and think the same way.
Yeah. Well, it's like a Bohr diagram, you know? The protons and electrons have to be charged to make that atom move. It's literally like that. That's how I felt with the whole world at one point.
And that's gonna be coming.
It's actually released. I just haven't put it on the website. People just been ordering through DMs.
Oh, okay. That upside is all went on, right? Cut the middleman. Cut that middleman. But I think that would be it. I think we did it all. I think we spoke about everything that we need to have. Also because we need to go and enjoy the rest of the one thing. However, I do have one package that I'd like to offer.
What?
One package.
Is it ramen?
It's something smaller than that. I thought that I always bring a gift to everybody.
Oh, no! That's sick! That's sick. It's Transformers.
A little bit of like.
Yo, this is swag, man. Thank you, bro.
Absolutely.
Jesus.
On that note, I think we had a good day. Thank you so much.
Yeah, man. Of course.
And if ever anybody wants to see any of his stuff, everything will be down in the description because, buddy, we need to get everybody up at the same time. We're all going up. We all want to go together. And I think that's all. In that case, then, I guess we'll see everybody else in the next video, which is very close, or probably in the next few hours.
Thank you for having me.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. The like button and the thanks button. They're kind of like their brothers now. It helps the channel grow. And the channel growing means more faces that you love.